Now, let me ask you, how is everything going out there?
Well, I think it's going good. Honestly, it's going really very busy. I mean, if I say something, I mean, I don't know if you will be able to relate it or not, but it's more of a personal experience that I'm sharing, that there has been a very different shift in terms of my work, in terms of my habits and everything in the past few 12 days. I've been really busy. I've been really out of social media and everything, and I've been working really well. I mean, if I'm thinking anything, I'm just not only thinking. And then earlier I used to be like, I'm thinking, I'm taking time, I'm taking 1 week or like 2 week to put that thing into an action. But these days it's like I have thought something, in the next hour I'll put that thing into an action. And things are like
That's
tremendous,
pretty good.
to an extent that I didn't even realize. I just had a client call before speaking to you an hour back, and it was actually supposed to be happening on like Monday. And trust me, I didn't even realize that it's Sunday today. I thought it's Monday already. And I actually joined the meeting and I started texting a certain client of mine. Is like, "Are you ready for the meeting?" And he's like, "It's on Monday." And I saw,
Wow, you didn't do that, did you?
I did it. I did it. And he's like,
Oh
"Are you, are
man.
you, are you, are you all right? Are you all right with your health and everything?" And I was like, "Dude, I'm absolutely well, with my health and everything. It's just the adrenaline of like working is like so much in my brain that I'm not even realizing which day it is." And I was like, I was laughing within me, myself, staring at my phone. And I was
It
like,
happened.
it's Sunday. And again, what is the good thing is that I got motivated more, and I was like, let's come on episode and then, like, start speaking with some good conversation, because I don't have to work much like on Sundays, right? But because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like so punctual, so good about it, I think I took it as a good sign that I'm very dedicated to my work. And I was like, let's celebrate, by sharing it with somebody.
Okay. Okay, if you say so, that's it. Now, I think that it happened with many people. I think that all of us will face that day. Like me myself, I already passed it to situations like this when I just forgot which days of the week was, and I just thought it would be like Thursday, but it was only Monday, or sometimes I thought it was like Tuesday. It was already set Friday, and I already forgot that. I get lost in time. Sometimes we just got lost in time because we are managing many tasks together, and that's pretty
Exactly.
hard. But anyway, let me just ask it here. Do you mind to tell me what do you do for a living? Which kind of job you do?
So I'll tell you, in terms of my profession, I've got my like own business into the e-commerce, the very first thing. Apart from that, I have also started teaching recently, like past 6 or 7 months. I've been learning English though for like past 4 years, but then finally I've decided to come and teach people of my country how to learn English in the most efficient manner, with my experiences and everything, because I'm a self-taught learner, is what you can say. And I think the method that I've been following in these past 4 years is speaking. I consider speaking is the best practice for learning a language or learning English specifically, right? Apart from like reading, listening, or speaking, writing, I'm sorry. So that's what I do, like my
Wow,
business
man,
and then
that's
teaching.
pretty interesting.
Along with that, I
That's pretty
also read
interesting.
your bio. You are also an English teacher and you have got your own YouTube channel and everything. So I would want to know more about yourself in that case.
Yeah, yeah. So that's pretty good. So first, I also love English. Me myself, I'm working hard to become a better English speaker. I'm seeking like a C1 level or something like that, or maybe like an 8.0 and IELTS speaking test. That's also what I'm seeking now. I'm
Hmm.
eager to get this level. But anyway, I have been learning English by myself for 7 years. I started everything
Wow.
by myself. I developed self-taught methods as well to do. So I think that we have lots, plenty of things in common. And in general, I have been working on my English YouTube for like 3 or 4 years. I do have an English YouTube channel.
You're
My
right.
idea is to, increase my English online presence. That's what I'm doing now. I'm trying to make English profitable now. I'm also building my own English website. I'm working with a few English students in Brazil. I do have a few of them. Like
Right.
I'm already making English profitable. I can earn money with that as well. And meanwhile, I can show them that their English can really happen. So their English dream can really happen. It's just a question of how much do you want that. and people just
Obviously,
forget about that.
right,
Yeah, there are no secrets to learn English. Honestly, the first thing you must put in their mind, I told them, it is that, do you really want to do that? How bad do you wish to learn English? Because people decided to learn English, but like first or 3 months, and the first and in the third month, they just gave up on their English. They just start to level low their English apprenticeship time. And I think that my job, what I'm really trying to become, is not an English teacher anymore. My job is to become an English coach. I think that that will be better. I can't, because there's a quote. I don't know if you ever heard that quote before, but that quote said, "We can't take the camel to the river, but we can't make it drinks." No,
right.
that's the secret. So I can bring people, I can show them the path, I can help them with like an hour, 2 hours a week. That is the time that I propose to help them. But if they don't study English by themselves, they don't seek by themselves, they will lost. They will, just missing time, lost in time. That's not what I want. So pretty much, I just sent to you here the name of my channel. If you'd like to check it out and
Yeah,
maybe
I
to
mean, I'll tell you,
be there.
before we even got connected, I was already trying to find your channel's name, but I just copied it. And don't worry about it. I'm gonna visit after our conversation.
Okay.
And I think your points are like very fair. Like, yeah, I mean, I was actually expecting something like this only because being an English teacher these days with this current generation, things are not as same as it was like 10 years back as an English teacher, where you are coming in, you are teaching them like grammar, you are teaching them vocabularies, you are teaching them how to introduce yourself, or discuss on a topic or a debate. Today, being an English teacher is more than an English teacher. So I also come up with this approach itself. I mean, in our country, learning English is like a major thing in India. I mean, people have messed it up with so much of information. Is This is why I decided to actually come in. I mean, I never had any plannings in terms of teaching this language. I have always had a passion learning this language, but for my career advancements, that whatever I do in my existing business. But I never thought of teaching English. But I ended up doing that because of a lot of requests from a lot of people in my circle, that you should really start teaching, because I had a good approach. And the approach is to not to confuse people with lots of methods, lots of ways and everything, but trying to clear their mindset first. Like, if a student comes to me and if they ask me, like, so on, like, or Shiva, how many months do you think, within months, I'll be able to speak like you? So I tell them, see, again, probably it can take 6 months, probably it can take 4 years, depends upon you. And again, if you come to me with an expectation that I'll make your English level to like me, it completely depends upon your work. I can spend time with you for like 1 hour, 2 hour, the way you pay me, or like the way I charge you. I will dedicate my time with complete honesty and integrity, but it only depends upon the level of practice you do. And along with that, I mean, I also come across with a lot of good speakers on episode, and also people around me who can speak really well in English. But along with learning a language, what these days we are lacking behind as a human is we have really forgot to connect with each other more on a human level. We really started speaking like a robot, with a lot of technical terms, for a lot of logical terms in our conversation. There is no involvement of any kind of emotional intelligence, or like emotional tone itself altogether, right? So English is just a modern, English is just a medium, is what I would say, that I am teaching. But with the help of English, I am trying to teach my students better communication, how to be a good communicator with good emotional intelligence. How I'm always trying to teach them how to make connections, how to build meaningful connections with people, and try to find people who are within or your community, who follow the same passion for learning English. But along with learning English, I think the biggest thing that we are lacking behind, I mean, see, you are a very well English speaker, I am a learner, you are a teacher. I would approach to you, Like, Alex, would you be able to help me out with my English? And then I'm speaking to you for the next time, and I'm like again getting started. Hey, Alex, how are you? How was your weekend? Okay, second time, it's good. Third time, I'm the same because I don't know anything beyond asking you how are you doing, or what's going on life, what's new. I mean, come on. Can I not ask you, Alex, are you doing good with your family? How's everything going in your family, man? How's your personal life? Like, come on, tell me. You must be going out with some difficulties that you want to talk about. What do you think? Can we discuss about it? Alex, I actually wanted to discuss a couple of things with you about my personal life. You know, I'm going through with like tough situations. Can we talk about it? The trust. The trust has to be built like that. And people these days are trying to have formal conversations. Like same thing is happening on episode. Like, hey, how are you doing with each conversation that you're coming across with speaker. Nobody's trying to build up a connection, real connection, you see. So my focus is there.
Yeah, yeah. There's a quote. There's a here. I think that episoding is one of the best platforms to do that. But if I may, I would tell them, or I would advise them that
Mm,
unfortunately, 7 minutes is not enough to build a real conversation. Because as you mentioned, each time that comes a new speaker here, they will try to get confident or to just build confidence with you. So what they will do? What is the normal thing to get confidence? First, you needed to know the other person, so
exactly.
you're gonna ask, oh, what about we just give a short introduce each other, then we can go to the topic. And I usually do that because when I felt that the other person that comes here with me are not feeling confident or not feeling well,
Mm-hmm.
I usually try to break the ice and introduce myself. I tell what I do, who I am, how long I have been doing that, and they start get themselves a little bit more relaxed, and they
Exactly.
open up with us. So but when we are almost there, the time is up, and we just needed to change and get a new comer. So that is the one. If I had, if I had to find only a thing to complain about this episode inside would be the time, because the time is pretty short. But as you did here, sometimes I got this feature as well, like to increase the time, to get one more time with the person. So sometimes it allows me to do that, as you did, like. Our time ran out in the latest conversation, but you asked him
Right.
to prolong this conversation and accept it. So that is a great thought. That is a very good. So I think that every session of this website will be able to provide this opportunity for this, because if you will, you can continue. If you don't are feeling good, you can just jump and say, oh, I don't want it to do that.
I'll tell you. So I mean, I think that is their only way of, will be earning or like, generating a revenue in the coming time. Like, first, they're trying to create a need as a business for their users. And that is how they'll be able to market it. You know, if they want to speak more with their partners, they would,
You
be
have to
able to
pay.
do it.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, I mean, there is a thing. Let me share my screen if I'm able to. So you open episode on. I'll just show you. Wait, okay.
Yeah, there's a link that you can invite people specifically to have
Yeah,
a longer
I mean, I
conversation without
think
limited time, unlimited time.
with the recent update, there is an option. So, I mean, if somebody is
Yeah,
comfortable wanting to have a conversation, if you have built up a certain repo within 5 minutes, you can make them join, create a quick link, and then make them join to another session, like a complete private, room of yours. And then, yeah, you can have a conversation. I think that is what the best they can come up with. So many people don't know about it. Like you and me, we know about it. Not many users know about it. And obviously, as per what we know, that I mean, I never use episode unless I'm having a prime. I mean, my conversation starts
yeah,
after like 7 minutes only. It takes me 7 minutes to at least, even the most extroverted person as well. Obviously, we are a human. We just cannot be like, hey, Alex, man, how have you been in the right first minute of our conversation? It will take some time, to the best of the communicators as well to
sure.
break the ice, and I
Yeah.
think 7 minutes is not
No,
enough.
we we are almost run out of time, because I have some appointments to complain here, to do something here. But before I left this meeting, let me just ask you a question here. I'd like to invite you, if you will, for the next time. Maybe we could record a video together on my YouTube channel. Just please take a look on my channel, see
Yes,
if
I will,
there's
for
something that
sure.
you
For
like
sure.
to. And I'd like to invite you there. Then we can discuss more interesting things live on my channel. We can share your job. You can tell about what you do and now in your country. I think it's gonna be awesome. Okay.
I'd be more than happy to, Alex. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you too.